Okay, everybody. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea. How's it going, y'all? Howdy. Yeah, we're gonna do some FF14, but it's listed as the MSQ. I don't know if it'll be the MSQ. If anyone here has done it, can I get it done in 3 hours? That is the question. I did not know that they were going to be doing emergency maintenance. I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes sense, but yeah, so maybe we'll just do the raids. I don't know. We'll be doing this throughout the weekend, though, so it's not like it's a huge deal if we got to catch up or something like that. But yeah, I had no idea that they were going to be doing it. So we're just hanging out and taking a look at the, just seeing what's out there, enjoying our time together before it is gone. As you can see, we've got a nice little crowd. I don't know. I just love the goofy stuff like this. Just this, smooth rock, a little bit of everything. But yeah, how's everyone enjoying the patch? I did do the first tier, as you can see, of the new raid. I didn't expect to be streaming most of it. If we did, it was going to be like after I've already done the fights, but with the maintenance, I don't know. Maybe that would be the way to do it. But aside from that, we'll just I don't know. We'll just hang out and have a good time. So we're gonna attempt this. I don't know how it's gonna go. We might be rushing through it. We might not. I have no idea. We got 3.5 hours, which is about on track for about how long they usually take us. But I want to make sure that like we get time to like sit and veg on it a little bit, you know? So, okay, I guess we'll give it a shot. Let's go. I don't know who keeps attacking them. But I do got to say, I did enjoy the first fight of the raid tier. And I don't know if you saw on Blue Sky, but I did post my rendition of Everything Burns. Just a short little clip, but I quoted the official account saying, hey, here are the tabs, which I thought was really cool. All right, well, off we go. Let's do this. Let's just jump right in, I guess. I hear the VA is a little weird this time around. Poor Graha coming off 2 musicals.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
Oh, now what?
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria. A necessary step to ensure lasting.
Yeah, I gotta bring him into the fold.
Then we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we can like see a restored Garlemald at some point.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Yeah, do the Batman work,
Then we shall leave
Y'shtola.
this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Oh,
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
oh well, that was sudden. All right. Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
That I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Yeah, man, what you doing? Doing the old Midwest goodbye.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
Oh, don't be like that. I got nothing going on.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive.
thanks, Wook.
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
All right, well, I guess we're going to the harbor.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If
I know.
heading the same way,
He's
we
got
might
big
join on the
hands.
ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of really good things about the cutscene quality. They've really been pushing up the
If not execution.
pushing up the cinematography and the animations and stuff. And you can already tell just in this first cutscene that they're doing a lot more with it. I like it.
Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Yeah, I don't know about Graha. It's just, I mean, Bailey's been doing a lot. He's had a busy year. We didn't see he got sexiest man of the year this year, which is, you know, good for him. He's definitely the biggest member of the cast, but you know, if he's only got 1 or 2 lines, who knows? Maybe they did switch out. It didn't really sound like Bailey, even considering everything. But you never know. It's one of those things that, yeah, you know, you can just do in your trailer. Just a couple of lines real quick. I imagine they wouldn't have changed it out. I imagine he's got a contract for, you know, a certain length of time or whatever. But it's hard to imagine them changing out the biggest member of their cast. But, you know, in a pinch with Wicked and all of that stuff going on, who knows? All right, we're not doing any VA stuff because we gotta power through this. We're on a time crunch today. Can't imagine you brought an entourage along simply to say hello. That eager to be on the way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. Oh, it's just a trip down to the harbor. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's a little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Well, not with the maintenance, we're not. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tuliolal forthwith? Even Lamachi's strength has its limits. A further delay then. That's the new Graha voice. There we go. It's the best you're getting on a time crunch. The grizzled old Crystal Tower vet. He sees some things in his few hundred years. All right, well, off to the harbor. Where are you, Tuliolal? There we go. Maybe the fastest we've ever done an MSQ. I'm more worried about the queue times. It shouldn't be too bad, but you never know. Plus, however many times it's going to take us to redo them. We actually did one shot the first tier, first fight of the tier, so I was happy with that. It really wasn't too bad. There's a couple things with the bats that I'm still not like super 100% certain on, but I imagine it's more of a savage thing than it is normal. But yeah, I do like Everything Burns. It's pretty fun to play. My fingers are in pain. I should probably not go 3 months without doing a guitar stream. But yeah, you can see it up on my Blue Sky page. It's just a short little clip, just doing the main riff and the chorus. So I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I am not fond of emotional partings. At least Alpha Noah and Alizé were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have a burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. That's all right. Well, they have the run of the boat. You know, I guess when Lamachi says wait, the boat's gotta wait.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Oh yeah, she's all healed up.
I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galuldra faring well?
Oh yeah, he's down there training.
He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies.
Yeah, now we gotta like introduce the whole alliance at some point.
And Galuldra Zorolja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Lance Guard than me lately.
I'm ready for Buff Galulja. I'm ready for like 2 expansions from now when he's all grown up. Got swole.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Well, you know, we got FanFest in like 4 months, so time to move on. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to go, but that's okay.
Not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me.
Bean, you're still a little
For
naive.
the entire nation of Tuliyola. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
I mean, I'll be back. I've got things I got to do here. I still need to finish up my my epic weapon.
But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment.
Sphene, we're gonna be back.
Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again.
And you don't have to say goodbye. You can come back over with us, see the lands, have some food,
On behalf of myself
meet
and
some
my people,
very weird French elves.
thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
It's more likely than you think.
Ever since I introduced
Probably
you to
sooner than you
Zorolja,
think.
we've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Wow, just throwing her under the bus like that.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
Hmm.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world.
Well, point us in the next direction. Where are we going, buddy?
To see what we haven't seen.
You're basically the narrator of all the upcoming X-Packs, so, you know, get to work.
Shall we?
Oh no, the sad music. Oh no. Nah, it's not that sad. We're on to new adventures. That's why I think I need to start looking.
We shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Hmm.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
And a terror to her checkbook.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
One look at Alphino. She's going, you again.
And thank you for all you did for my mother.
I mean, has Shale really been to Tuliolal? Is this like her first time leaving Alexandria? Can we like get her some tacos or something? But yeah, I need to start looking and maybe it might be time to change up the glam. I've got a few that I've been saving back in the back pocket. I haven't really had a chance to play with the new glamour system all that much. It takes a lot for me to change my glam, you know that.
Come back soon.
Hat stays.
Take care!
I might get a barred hat and switch it to red, but we'll play around. We'll see.
was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
While you're here, you want to talk some like trade agreements?
Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tuligiola. I'll give you the grand tour.
Yeah, I was about to say, Spheen's never been here either, has she? Like, you might as well. Next door neighbors, kind of a whole part of the job of nation building, right?
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Don't know me very well, do you?
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
I mean, kind of the whole Warrior of Light thing is moving around a lot.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Lance Party's looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Oh, time to put on a show.
I have to go.
Show off those guns. Yeah, the animations are really good. I'm really impressed. Even up from last patch, they're really kind of pushing what they can do with it. But yeah, you know, we'll be around. We've still got like one more Alliance raid to do. Still some things to go on.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Yeah, I don't know if that is Jonathan Bailey. Come to think of it. He's got a very distinctive voice. It's a little breathier. I don't know if singing a whole lot to musicals would really affect it that much. I hope they didn't get rid of him. I like having him. Next up, question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Buddy, I'm just living in your world. That's your call. You point me in a direction, I go smash some things. That's the Warrior of Light. We're to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Okay, let's go. Meanwhile, Spheen's still around. That's good.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
I wonder how the white girl handles spice. Let's see.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
Well, you know, we've had our issues.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
Look, home is where the heart is.
Born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
I mean, look, with the way things are going, I wouldn't mind just like sleeping for 500 years. Waking up with cool sci-fi stuff. Or, you know, dystopian hell world, but
And
we're
for
already
me to
1 foot into that
learn,
door.
I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind
I
if we
mean,
sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I feel like she's still technically like mostly our world, right? Because the Malala were like here and then there and then back again.
I have no objection.
A little confusing.
What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Asian influence.
Y'shtola, you are welcome anytime.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Oh?
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
We looked for a big tree.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Oh?
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
I mean, we're like Oglops. We can kind of make it anywhere with some
Going by the
good old
records, the
intuition.
storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
Being lightning can't go inside caves.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries.
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
There's another door sitting around somewhere.
Memory was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
He's picking up the science stuff pretty quick.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty, will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at
No,
our
buddy,
side.
you don't have to ask twice. Let's go. Let's do this. Everyone needs a
I
goon.
thought as much. In Into the great unknown we go, then.
Nice. Speaking of, you know, with the raid series, they've been dropping some hints in the story, and I'm kind of wondering if the ringleader, the producer of all the games, if he was turned into an Oglop. It's giving me Sid vibes. Settled the best be off. Still need to check the encryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Alright, off we go. Laynode, Nemeno. Okay. Let's do it. We... Alright, well this will be, you know, we can unlock the secrets of living memory, then Y'shtola can find a way to teleport to the other worlds. I mean, they basically made a gate here for everybody. How do we do it for the others? Okay, Clark has made itself available to answer our questions, okay? If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Laynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps living memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily, lifts and Laynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Yeah, what's your fire escape plan? That's like the first thing you gotta know on a job. Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your majesty like to appropriate it? Well, I mean, yeah. We're not going to turn down a free airship. God, if only we were that easy in real life. Hey, you want a free yacht? Sure. Hell, I'd take a free pontoon. The vessel can be readied for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Alright, well that was easy. Should have passed that first thing when we got here. Heyo. Man, we were making such a big deal out of this when the trailer dropped. And it's just the escape ship, that's all. It is modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. Replica, still it does me good to see it. Here we thought it would be like a big thing. It's just a MacGuffin, that's all. That's okay. This way, please. Alright, well, I hope there's no fire or anything while we're gone, because we've got the only emergency vessel right now. Alright. Well, this thing's made of electrope. It can handle the storm surge. It's cool. Whee! Alright, down we go. Oh, it is very misty. Alright, off to Portland. Let's do it. Alexandria Crater. Nice. I like new zones. Can't remember, did we get new zones in the past expansions? It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Could be a mini zone. No aetherites or anything, you know. Not that there's a whole lot here, but for the sake of G-pose, you never know. Oh yeah, those things. How about that? The word Alizé gave me is reacting. Not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. Does serve to impress upon one of the marvel of the barrier. The lightning in Heritage found is tame by comparison. Alright, is there anything here? We got any, like, lightning snakes or something? And or Levin rains. Well, you know, we fought Horse Daddy a few times, so what's a third? Why not? Sobering sight to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. There are no structures nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look farther afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? We're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now. The closest city would be Trino. Oh boy. Oh boy. A city-state built upon the harbor, it was a nexus of trade and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Razatan. Yes, Alphino has spoken of Razatan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Trino where the Malala first found a home in our world. And immediately became gamblers. Hit me with that triple triad, let's go. And though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Is this ship capable of taking us to Trino? There's a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to the arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Trino lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. Alright, let's go. Assuming it hasn't collapsed, let's try there first. Alright. So it was Trino. I mean, that's kind of what everyone figured. They've been going pretty hard in the paint with FF9 references. Alright. Tunnel appears intact. We have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Oh. Alright. So we're just like jumping into it. Gotcha. Alright, well, let's do it. Mistwake. Cool. Wee. And that was fast. I did not expect us to get to the dungeon this early. Are we gonna hit the dungeon trial 1-2 punch, or are we gonna do a couple more quests first? There's only, I think, like 8 or 9 quests this time around, so it's not a ton. I'm hoping we can get it done. I think we're making good time. I hate rushing through story stuff, but you know, I don't control the patch schedule. Oh, my portrait, I forgot to change it again, of course. All right. Lighting's pretty nice. I have not done like hardly anything with the new content yet, aside from just jumping in and doing the raid. But I heard they got rid of all the piss and piss fail. That's very sad. R.I.P. You were a real one. Yeah, I wonder how that opening, how the opening room is now. I heard it's really not bad, that you can't really just like wall pull it anymore. Wall pull it and watch the sprouts die. Alright, these are kind of cool looking creatures. Alright, pushing up that, the new designs. Okay. Like the soundtrack. Digging it. Just the, it's the classic battle theme, right? There we go. Now that we've actually done FF9 on stream, now that I can recognize all of it. Speaking of this weekend, we will probably do the rest of 10. Try and fit in as much of that as we can. Wee. Don't you dare. Yeah, the new range on the melee combo it's been a little weird getting used to. I mean, it's not too bad because core still puts you like right next to whatever you're at. But, you know, some of the movement and stuff going around makes it a little bit easier. But it kind of, you know, it messes with your rhythm a little bit when you're, when you kind of got the physical memory just kind of embedded into you, right? I think it is a good change. It's just, you know, you got to get used to it. All right. Let's see how this first boss goes. Now that I've already done the first raid fight, I feel like everything else should be pretty easy. Whee! All right, tank's feeling it. Okay, these guys hit kind of hard. I'm doing what I can. I was like panic buying all of the accessories that I could from the tombstone vendor. I was so far behind. I couldn't even hit the 745 cap to get started. But yeah, thankfully I'm okay now. But yeah, there's a couple things that I gotta top up a little bit. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, and the modification change. I think that's been probably the biggest thing for me, is just getting that figured out. Okay. Okay, so we got to make sure not to destroy all of the rocks. That checks out. Okay. Yeah, see, modification now gives you your move set when you first press it instead of at the end of your combo. So it's a slight adjustment, not a huge one. I think it's good. It gives you more things to do, but it's another thing that's going to take a little bit of time to get used to, right? All right, we can't be destroying all the rocks, guys. We gotta save a couple. Okay. Nice. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, we only have one rock left. That's not good. He's only like halfway down. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna hang out over here. I think we'll be okay. Alright, now we have no rocks. Not a good sign. We're just gonna eat it. We're just gonna eat it, I guess. Oh, it's just a petrify. Okay. Oh, well then he does earthquake, so that's not good. Yeah, don't destroy the rocks, guys. Come on. I feel like that should have been pretty obvious. I mean, I stood on one the first couple, but like, come on. There we go. Aside from that, that seems to be the gimmick. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Rafflesia. I got someone from Rafflesia here. I didn't even know that was a server. All right, well, I've learned something new. Okay. All right. Yeah, with the modification change, though, it is good to try and save it for when you've got your embolden, which can be kind of tricky if you're starting out with like a 2 or 3 hits worth, like I kind of do at the beginning of most of these dungeon boss fights, right? So yeah, just a little bit of management that you got to kind of think about there on when to use it. There we go. It's not too bad. It's just the timing of it means there are going to be a couple of times where you've got your embolden up, but your modification is not. So you gotta kind of, you know, decide for yourself if it's going to be worth it or not. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we're fine. Yeah, we got good placement on these. Oh. No. Oh, damn it. Lame. I don't think I can. That's all right. If I die, I die. That's what we get chatting and streaming. Wow, it hits me even though I had the invuln. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so that's good to know. So even if you have the res invuln, you can still get hit with the debuffs. Now we know. Don't worry about it. Take your time. Just focus on the fight. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. Okay. All right, just don't aim for the rock. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, with this conal, it you got to pay attention to the cast bar because it's not quite lined up with how quickly it goes off. So just another thing to be aware of. There we go. All right, what does 25 Malm range really mean? Apparently not far enough. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Fending and aiming. How does it look? Oh, that's kind of neat. I'll read that. Okay, but not too bad. But yeah, kind of lame that the that the resin bowl. You can still get hit with earthquake on it. That's okay. Now, you know, you don't know until you die. Now we've learned. That's progress. All right, we'll let them keep going. Sure, we'll keep it strong. Okay. All right, what else we got? A ring. Ugh. I hate these like really big mobs because they never want to line up well enough for me to hit all of them with the AoE. They're too big. The hitboxes. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, smoosh them all together. Cram them in there. I gotta say, the OST here is really kind of jazzing me up a little bit. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, my brother that I've talked about a little bit, you know, he's going through it. He's locked up right now. But one of the things that they are allowed to do is they can play Magic. They actually have like decks of Magic cards in the jail. And we're allowed to like send him stuff as long as it's from an official shipper like Amazon or something like that. So we got him one of the commander decks. I got him the FF10 deck, and he really liked it, and he was really like super excited about the mini collector's pack that you get in it. I have not heard what he got, but he was like really pogging out, so I'm hoping he got something really good. Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat, and I guess as long as he gives it to like the jailers or whatever, and they lock it away in like a secure box when they're outside of the rec time, so like whenever he gets out, he'll be able to keep them, which is good. That was our main concern, is that he wouldn't be able to keep them whenever he gets out. But yeah, I guess he does. So that's nice. He really wanted Dion, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what he got from the sampler pack of the collector booster. I was like, there's no commander deck that's got Dion. And like, I can't mail things myself. Like, it has to come through an official mail company. Like, I've got like a few Dions he can have if he wants. Ooh, all right. Devil horse, let's go. Those wings are going to be important. Are we going to be doing side-to-side BS again? That's what I'm kind of feeling. All right. I'm going to save. Nah, we'll just go ahead and do it. Why not? Whoa. All right, so we got lasers, I'm guessing. Okay. I didn't see. Was there a free slot? Okay, there is a free slot. Good to know. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's more of a ponal. Got it. All right, now what's happening? Bio 2. Oh boy. All right, this looks vaguely safe. Okay. All right, is he going to be exploding? Yeah, he's going to be exploding the bios. There we go. Not too bad. Easy enough to avoid. We've been having a lot of those line AoEs, right? The racetrack of this expansion. You gotta find like the pixel perfect safe spot. It seems to be a gimmick that they really like this time around. Hey. I'll move over here. You're good. All right. Hello. Hey, it's me. Yeah, Akmord in regular dungeons, man. It's kind of wild. Who would have thought we'd see the day? I'm glad that they kind of gave it its own visualizer. I feel like most people have kind of figured it out at this point, instead of just being a true sprout killer like it used to be. All right, where's our safe spot gonna be? All right. I'll head over here. I think we'll be okay. I could probably move out fast enough if I really need to. Okay. I'll just eat it. It's okay. There we go. It's just an AoE. It's fine. It'll be okay. Nice. Fending. Nope. Alright, it was a fun dungeon. Oh, Trino, look at it. Look at it. It's got the docks and everything. I wonder if we're going to get to, like, walk through the city in just a little bit, like, once we're through here. Right, you gotta take it? There we go. Where's the Triple Triad house? Where is it? Show me the cards, baby. I got an Oglop to beat up. All right. Get out of here. Okay. Move over there. That seems like it's closer to the center. I feel like half my time on these fights is just tabbing until I get the one that's closest to the middle. Alright. Is there going to be a dog running around in the background? Please tell me there is. Dog chasing a Moogle. Alright. There we go. Remember, I didn't need Jabberwocks in Trino. Oh. We do have signs of life. We do have people alive. Okay. Good old Trino. Look at it. Look at it. So it looks like they got, like, their own shield. Huh. I mean, I guess if the tech exists, someone else will figure it out, right? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You really don't want me to get that chest. Hey. Man, it's all fending gear this time. Looks like I'm going to be doing this a few times. I got a lot of right side stuff that I need. I need a ring of casting is what I really need out of this place. I think I should be good on the other gear. What's the eye level? 755. Okay, so most everything's an upgrade. I think. Yeah. It's fine. At least until I get my pants. I think I'm working on the pants token this time around. From the actual raid. God, I'm so far behind on all my gear. I don't even have a full set of the Alliance raid gear yet. I've been getting a lot for my dailies for the relic weapon. It's been all Sandoria all week. And it's been wild, man. Like, we failed the hands on the first boss the other day. I'm like, I didn't even know that was possible. Hour-long Sandoria raid. Special brand of hell. And I can't say that, like, I wasn't a part of that. It's been so long since I've run it, and there's still a few tells on that first boss that I just have not been able to figure out. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, we'll skip it. We'll be looking at it enough. Oh, there we go. We'll be all up in its business, so I'm not super worried about the opening cutscene. Alright. Okay. Thunderspark. Got it. AoE. That's a big old griffin. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Alright. We got 2 balls. 3 balls. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Kind of what I was thinking, but can never be sure. Never be sure what tricks they're gonna throw at you. Eh. Pixel perfect, baby. Let's go. Nice. All right, good eye, everybody. Good eye. All right, now what? What's the new one gonna be? Oh. Whee! Oh God. Okay. I can't see around to the other side. There we go. All right. Yeah, not too bad. It's a lot of the star-shaped stuff, which isn't too bad. It's just the model's so large you can't really see around it. Okay, now what? Doing another line? Yeah. Oh, it's like spammed a tornado at us. Okay, now what? What's that mean? Okay, right here-ish should be okay. Okay. All right. Oh. Oh. Why? Why? Eh. Yeah, I deserve that one. That was a smaller one. It was a little bit less to work with. It happens. Okay, there we go. And he's really not going down. A lot of HP. Okay. All right, now what? Down here, maybe? Yeah. Go. Okay, which one? Oh, just a regular line. Okay. Wait, are you causing the storm surge? I see that move name. Is it your fault all along? Are you the Levin Beast? Alright, what do we got? Like vaguely here-ish. Okay. Nice. We got another one. Like right here. Ooh. I just almost. I tried. I tried to do something really cool and sick nasty, but didn't work. Okay. There we go. He's going down though. He can probably, well, once he stands still for like 2 seconds, you can let him break. Whee! Okay. Let's see, that one's easy. Nice, nice. Good job. Alright, when we get out of here, another one of healing. Another one that looks kind of cool. I'll greet it. I think everyone's going to need in here, but that's all right. Cool. All right, fun dungeon. Not too bad. Feel like you can get it figured out after the first time. It's just a lot of movement. Figuring out your safe spots.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are.
I mean, we're just glad there's some, like, people that are alive down here.
Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
This seems like something they're kind of used to.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
You need us to get some
Impressive, considering the
coins?
destruction without.
Is that what that house is? Do I sense some palazzo coins that I gotta go collect?
The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Now see, that sounds a little bit more like Jonathan Bailey. More than the last couple. He's had a busy year.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria.
So they
though
did.
It is smaller in scale
They were able to use the same tech. Got it.
and not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Well, we can help him. Strengthen it up a bit. Boost the signal.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Oh. Oh, that's an army of Malala. Okay. How you guys doing? You were very short.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And
Howdy, neighbors.
thank you.
You guys remember that city that used to be next door? Well, it's on another... It's in another dimension right now. Just kind of a heads up about the big crater. Well, you know, they're doing pretty well, all things considered. Oh, does she recognize Fiend?
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief.
Look, man. We've all been Rip Van Winkled at some point in our
I've
lives.
heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
It's a bit of a story. There's some robots involved.
I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes...
I mean, I wouldn't be mentioning things stepping out of portraits in a Final Fantasy game. Like, it's really a buy really fast.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Oh, some things. A few things.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
I wonder if they know Kryle's parents by any chance.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria.
It's almost certain, right?
Scouting party sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us.
I mean, they had their own city that you didn't know existed, so I mean, it goes both ways.
But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality.
Oh yeah. Triple triad. Let's go.
Now,
Show me the gambling hall.
we continue this at Town Hall. We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable.
Well, you know, it's better quarters than the last time I stayed in Treno. We got to talk about your innkeep.
That the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
No.
With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people.
Yeah, this is your homeland.
Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid,
Yeah, that's definitely not the Treno that we know.
if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
All right, well, let's, the first things first, let's work on strengthening this barrier of yours. I don't want to get attacked by birds every time I try walking down the street. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like Treno. Hep hep. How do you do? Town Hall is impressive, isn't it? I bet you didn't guess that the mayor actually lives there. These days, Miali also has us using it as an emergency shelter, but the history books say it was originally an auction house, so of course it was. Reckon that's why it's so fancy, okay. Oh, so I can go like both ways. Well, let's go down Bridge Street. Other way, I don't know. Seems like it's blocked. Oh, they even got like the little garden. Look at that. Look at that. They really did like recreate it. Cool. The flowers. What we plant doesn't always bloom, but I think lifting everyone's spirit is more than worth the effort to find the seeds that do. Nevertheless, I'm relieved that they weren't trampled by the beasts. They took ages looking this healthy. Yeah, I'm guessing they don't get a lot of sun down here. Alright, Lemuel. And our new friends, thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy. Sleepless Rhapsody, everyone's a fan. Oh, alright. You may find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you alright. Look, I bought like 2 boxes of Warheads last night. I finally found them, so give it to me. They're like hard to find. I was watching the Full Moko like candy stream a month ago and I got the craving for it. They were talking about candy so sour that it like peels the roof off of your mouth, and I was like, that's Warheads. That's just Warheads. And sure enough, I finally managed to track a couple boxes down. Maybe don't stray. Oh, and don't turn your back. For best results, you understand. Well, see, since I'm on an RP server, Kyra's whole thing is that she likes really sour drinks. Anytime I go to one of the RP bars, I always ask for like extra lemon. Oh, I have to like drink it. Okay. It's an actual thing. We can't be spending too long. I only got 2 more hours before everything dies on us. I really wish I paid attention to the notices before we started the stream, but that's okay. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do in my downtime.
What do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Refreshing. Yeah, give me the sour. Hit me with it.
That means it's working.
Hmm.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
Oh, you don't want some more bread? Come on.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Yeah, the more he talks, the more I'm thinking that they had to pass over Bailey for this round.
I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning and helps to calm the nerves besides.
We got some amulets for that if you need. Probably
Why
a little
you serve
easier.
it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions.
Hmm.
And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
All right, now where's the gambling hall? That's I've been asking since we've arrived. It's the only thing I need. All right. I'm Lemuel. That was me announcing our victory earlier. And since grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know that I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. All right, man after my own heart. You know, what's a few lost items? They don't need them. If it was important, it wouldn't be lost, right? Ayo. Ah yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to put into work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind, and you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? Yeah, that's the whole story, buddy. You should probably go join your grandma. No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know it must come as something of a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folk from afar. We'd appreciate that. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. Off we go, then. Another delivery run. I'll deliver some to Town Hall so you can attend to the areas you haven't seen yet. Alright, off we go. Alright, Alright, if we split up, we can spend more time speaking to the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Of course. Rest assured I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. Alright, let's do this. Let's explore Trino. How big is it? It won't let me look at the map. Make rounds to the southern part of the city. Raha and I shall tend to the north. Alright. Let's explore. Alright, so it's fairly big. Not bad for like a mini area. Sal, okay. What do you have to say? Looking at that rubble. I'm very offended, but this part of the street is off limits. Not only to you, of course, it's just that there's a lot of damage and it's dangerous for anyone to pass at the moment. In general, you should probably stay away from any of the streets that are in need of repair. I have no choice in the matter, my friend. Here, have some really sour, sour drink. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy. Thank you kindly. I was hauling the beast carcasses in for processing and Yeah, I guess this is how they get their food and stuff too. Maybe the beasts aren't like a terribly bad thing. Gotta worry about all that like excess ether though. Brought on leavenous sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures we find our way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. Beasts you felled will all be put to good use. Yeah, it is interesting because, like, yeah, they don't need the porksies. They've developed a drink to do basically the same thing. Mighty Monster Slayer, saw it earlier. It's an honor. Hand over. And you've bought the Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after the battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking in though at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp though, so I'm in a way glad for it. And learned a thing or two from watching you. I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. Thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Oh? Oh, could it be a hint? Could it be a hint at, potential new jobs? I guess we'll see. Fresh face if I ever saw one. Have a drink. And if I do, safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Oh, interesting. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. Not a bad way of going about it. Let's take a look over here. Like I said, I can't spend too long. We got 2 hours. Of course they've got dodos. Of course. Birds mostly give us a good supply of eggs and meat, but more importantly, their feathers make the softest pillows. I don't know. I like foam pillows personally. Now that I know all about it, working at a hotel. Which, by the way, for no reason at all, if you're going to stay somewhere, don't book 3 rooms at like 11 o'clock at night asking for 3 feather-free rooms. Please don't. You're going to get what I get you at that point. Between 3 of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lemul's. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned? I mean, they're pretty innovative.
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth.
Hmm.
Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner.
Yeah, so we got new healers and new grimoire. Interesting. I mean, all of that seems like it's leading up to new jobs.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods.
Oh, rail system, you say?
Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume.
I wonder what could have happened to that train.
There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
A little bit of doom, perhaps. Doom? Doom? What do you mean, doom?
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Good for them. Good for them. Wish I could make the best out of any situation.
Where there is life, there is hope.
But you know, if it wasn't for spite, I probably still wouldn't be here, so.
In a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today. There is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
Rise.
A noble city with noble purpose.
That is not the Treno that we know. A little different. What you looking so down for, buddy?
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
What did I just say? If it was that important, it wouldn't be lost.
While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Oh, this is the thing. This is the thing. What is it?
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
Oh, that seems handy.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
All right. Good demonstration, buddy. We believe you. Well, you know, just, blow on it.
No, she's going to kill me!
Yeah, the animations are really good this patch.
Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that
Oh, all right. So you need a bodyguard. Now we're talking.
yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please, I beg you. Please.
All right, well, you seem kind of desperate. Can't say no.
I suppose that's that then.
All right. First things first. I gotta remember to redo my glams. And I can't be going into the next trial with just the basic portrait, right? That ain't how it works. There we go. Nice. Honey should be waiting just past that park. Be off before anyone changes their mind. Are we going back to where the birds were? Alright, yeah, I'm liking some of the hints and stuff that they're dropping for, like, future content. We'll see where it goes.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
Oh, you know, just broke the thing saving the city. It's fine.
Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again?
Oh, so this is a common occurrence, huh?
Times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
Oh, they're actually running low on electrope. Interesting. Yeah, we can go out and get some if you need.
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
Look, he can't say no to that. Even did the flip to it.
We have guests. Can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
Yeah, what do you need me to do? I'm an Omnicrafter.
Servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes Electro.
Yeah, because, like, Solution 9 is made entirely of electrope.
That's the way.
This seems like a bunch of wooden buildings.
I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
I mean, just lop off a couple floors of Solution 9. It's big enough.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Oh?
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
It's true. We did. No more griffins.
Just
is safe for mining again.
Yeah, we probably should have told you that, like, first thing. You would think, hey, a bunch of strangers just came through the mine and just beat up a whole bunch of things, terrorizing the city.
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrode over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we
All right, exit stage left for Graha.
I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help.
His voice is a little tired.
Shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Let's do it. All right, what do you need me to do? I'm guessing I'm going to be gophering things around again. All right, that's to your names. Do forgive me. Kryla, and this is Kyra. That's me. Lamul is Garhatia, our own technology enthusiast. Lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. Waking of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. I mean, you guys just kind of leave the rubble where it is? Like, how does this all work? Volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but if I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine, the paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. Ah, electrope sickness. Well, time to bring in Angelo. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharge ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lamul has managed to break it yet again... I do have this, though. Toss them at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. Alright. Time to click the quest thingy. I find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running or emit bursts that override nearby systems. For some reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. I doubt some sprites are really going to give me a whole lot of problems, but, you know, we'll follow your advice. Let's split up again. Alright, let's go. Alright, so everyone does still have Levin sickness. It's just kind of like mitigated a little bit. Survey the vantage point. Vantage point surveyed. Nothing here. I mean, that makes their job easier if there's no sprites, right? Oh, I would have thought the wide avenue would have been the perfect spot for some. Odetta quarter, all right. Oh, it's just wandering around. Look at them. They're just hanging out. Hey, what's up, Noah? Alright, use the synthetic desensitizer. Okay. We'll go do this one first. Ah. Alright, sprite desensitized. Real tough work being the warrior of light. Off you go now. You get out of here. It's like me at the crickets in my walls every night. Hey, look at that. Tough. It's a tough job out there. Yeah, I guess we did have another mini area because last time we had like Zero's home with all the void, their little village. Now that I think about it. Yeah, minis. There were a few. We got taken care of. Keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Trial is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Mind checking on her? She's like right around the corner. You mean check on her? One of them spotted her passing through. Can't miss her. Yellow fox hood. I lost her, lass. All I can help with. Seen a woman in a yellow hood. Very distinct. I presume you mean Kryle. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. A bit awkward striking up a conversation after that. It's been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Viali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her though, and I wasn't sure why. You know, meeting your homeland will do that. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Hey, that's me. Alright. Me and my one friend in town. 2 friends. I need to chat with them a little bit. Been a while. Go out for some dinner. What's up, Kryle? What thoughts do you think?
Were you looking for me?
Also, a lot of VA this patch. Kind of surprised.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
Are you feeling wistful? What seems to be the problem? What ails you, friend?
The source. And the 9th. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home.
I mean, you've lived on the source most of your life.
The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind.
I mean, I know this is like learning about your upbringing and stuff, but I still feel like the source is kind of your home. Kind of where you grew up.
I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have.
I mean, it's not like we can't get back and forth now. We've learned the trick.
That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been. I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face. What would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source?
I mean, this was Kryle's kind of whole thing in 5, or was it 4? I can't remember. I think it was 5.
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Like, it checks out that they're, like, revisiting that storyline. You know, living on another planet and visiting via asteroid. A little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept Iane waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Alright. Let's go. Why are my bags so full? Why are my bags so full? Oh, it's all this crafting stuff. Need to put some of it in the FC chest. Back both safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. It's a common problem, huh?
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno. Built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
Okay then. So they've expanded.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. But Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question?
Oh, here it comes. Did you know my parents?
We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
What kind of question is that?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
God, if only we had... if only other people could take that kind of answer, right?
Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful beautiful city.
Hmm.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy.
Hmm.
Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Yeah, you know, give us enough time and we can get this lightning thing figured out. Might be a couple centuries, but you know, we got some pigs.
Rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Hmm. But what does your heart tell you, Cryolis? You just made a decision. What is it? I guess we'll find out at the end of the patch. Ooh. Ooh, toward trouble. A train, perhaps? A doom train? Or you said your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. I mean, they're mining. It takes some time. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see you two again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated. For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. It seems she knew of the relic long before we did and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? A twist. Love to go straight away, but we are waiting Raha's to return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Alright. Let's go see what the cat's up to. Where'd he go? Yeah, I have to imagine, like, most of these people have never seen anyone but Malala for a while. We must be like, wow, these people are huge. What's with this cat?
We're back. The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say.
Well, that was easy.
Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Heyo.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Oh, here we go again. Already.
All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter. The doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed.
The Doom Train. Oh boy. I'm excited for this. I hear it's a really fun fight.
The Doom Train? Wasn't that one of Lindblum's weapons of war?
Ooh, Lindblum again.
You know of it.
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails.
Ooh. I'm ready.
It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You don't need a barrier. You got the Warrior of Light.
You can't be serious. You'll never finish in time. you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
Dude, your legs don't work.
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
Alright, just let me beat it up a little bit.
I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
Yeah, I heard the
Doom train would be preferable. We should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
yeah, I've heard the extreme is like a lot of fun.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
Oh, that's we've already fought one train. What's another? Now I have to do it. Yeah, you've missed a little bit about what I do.
If your mind is made
By BT Dub.
there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Yeah, let's just end it once and for all.
Before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
All right, off we go.
Commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better
Sounds
than trying
good.
to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save a Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Oh, so all right, he's conductor now. Gotcha.
Lumel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
All right, so we're just not gonna discuss how they just like put a void scent or whatever in the spirit of a train. Pyro, but we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. No telling how many will charge Treno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. If you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Alright, let's do it. Just point me where to fight. Just point the way. I do not need much convincing. Now, the problem is I didn't fight the Doom Train in FF8, so I don't know what the music's going to be like. I'm curious. Let's hope the queue times aren't too bad, because we are running a little late. I mean, I think we're making good time, but we've got an hour and a half. You know, assuming we one-shot it, that's 10, 15 minutes for the trial. And then leading into the next patch will probably take a bit. Come on. Okay, DDoSed. All right. Give me a moment. Give me a moment here. Let's see if I can get it up. Come on. Well, at least it did it now instead of like in the middle of the trial. Okay, I gotta wait for it to like log me out and log me back in. There we go. Give it, what is it, 30 seconds? Come on, man, we're on a time limit. We're on a time limit. We'll see what the queue times are like getting back in. Probably not looking good. I mean, if we have to call it and pick up the rest of it tomorrow, I mean, that's an option. Well, Please wait to log in again. Well, this might be it. It might not be a whole lot we can do about it until the servers reset. And I'm sure the queue is getting slammed too. So, okay, 389. We'll see if I can get in here. So, how you guys doing? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the patch a lot. I did not expect the Treno to be what it is, but yeah, I'm pretty happy that we're here. You know, gotta round out the FF9 references, I guess. That's really about it. But I am more curious about some of the hints that they're dropping about future content. I am very excited to see where all of that's gonna lead. Up, where it's slowly going down. It's slowly going down. Ugh. Why can't people just be normal on the internet? God, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, there's always this DDoSing stuff, and then you learn the reasons that they DDoS, and it's just the dumbest shit. It's just the biggest incel shit that you could possibly imagine. Get a life, dudes. Please. Get some hobbies. Well, we might not be able to do it. It's going down, but it's very slow. I would have liked to have been able to finish this, but if it's going to end up cutting the patch in half, like I don't want to finish the trial and then not be able to finish like the last 2 quests or whatever, right? So yeah, we might just we might call it here. We'll see. I mean, we've got enough time that I can hop over and do one of the raids. I at least want to like pick up the quest that leads us to the Doom Train. And we can just hop in and do it tomorrow. But yeah, I think this is just going to be, I think it's going to end up being a problem for the rest of the night. Hopefully, you know, I know that they're patching out. They're gonna fix the spawning of the, but outside of that, we'll see if maybe they do a little bit of work on the server infrastructure and the downtime. I mean, it is a very long downtime. It's like 4 hours, which is, I mean, that's a fair amount. You know, standard hot fixes and stuff, but it's enough time that while they've got everything down, they might as well see if they can like boost up some of the cap or something. We'll see. It's always, it's tricky. There's some things that can be done for DDoSing and some that can't. And a lot of the options that can be done get very expensive very fast depending on the provider. And I know since they own their own servers, you know, that kind of limits things a little bit. So yeah, we'll just have to see if they're able to work with it, but ultimately, the only thing we can really do is just keep shaming the people that keep doing this. It's really the only thing we can do. Give them no place in civilized society. Not that they're very civilized to begin with, but, you know, we do what we can. Alright, well, it's at 117 now. Sorry, I hide it because I've got, like, all my alts and stuff, so, you know, I don't want all of that getting out. Some of that I just use just for my own time, so I like having my own secret life. There we go. Oh wow, it DC'd me like way back there. All right, is this gonna work? Let's take a look and see. Place we're headed for is a Bentini Depot. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. The vessel will be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. Cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini? Well, that's your problem. I like the spirit of this one. I'm doing my job and not a penny more than I'm paid for, right? Certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Aye, aye, Captain. Get to see me in action. Let's do it. Crit. Always crit. Sometimes DH. Board Bentini with all haste. To keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle. Oh, so we get like its own special area. Right on. Yeah, we'll get to the point where it says it's unlocked the trial and then switch it over. Maybe. Oh, hey, that's a beefy looking train. Think it'll be able to hold its own.
This is it.
Hmm.
You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train.
Wow. How conveniently trial shaped.
I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Yeah, let's put a stop to this train once and for all. Let's do it. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Alright. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do this and have enough time to like finish the rest of the patch. So we are going to hop in and we are going to do Heavyweight M2. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how it'll go with the servers just coming back up. Yeah, we can hold off a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, I wanted to unlock it that way, like whenever we do actually do the trial, it'll put us back to wherever we need to be for the MSQ, right? All right, what do I have that I want to keep? I think it was just the jacket. Yeah, that seems kind of red magey. Do some dyeing on it, and yeah, I think that looks good. Ricasa jacket of striking. The normal bottoms are kind of like eh. I feel like I've got another Pareo that looks kind of like it. It'll be fine. All right, let's clear up this inventory a little bit. We need it. There we go. Wait. Oh. Actually, I can keep that. I can put that on my retainer. Yeah. There we go. I figure everything that's here, I can get again. If I find a glam that I really like, it's fine. There we go. Cool. I cleared up a little space. Not nearly enough, but a little. Oh, that's my token. I don't want to get rid of that. High potion, I can get rid of you. Walnut lumber, I may or may not need. Alright, where are you? Complete. Confirm. View attributes and gear. 725 versus 740. Yep. That's an easy choice. Nice. Hoplite trousers. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen hoplite gear. Is it worth having now? Eh. Nope, still no. Still a no on that one, buddy. We can sort it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in. We'll see. It says 5 minutes, but the servers just came up, so you never really know. So yeah, you know, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. And we'll save the rest for tomorrow when hopefully the servers are a little more stable, and also I'll have the entire day. And yeah, we'll just we'll enjoy the last part of the patch together. But yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I really like the dungeon. I think the last dungeon was probably a little more fun, but I think this one's pretty nice too, just in terms of the spectacle of it all. Everything else, yeah, I'm very curious what all this is leading to. What's going to happen when you defeat this Doom Train? Is it the one that's sending Electrope and Lightning Ether all over the continent? I guess we'll find out. But thanks a ton for hopping back. It's always good to be back in FF14. You know, I was looking at the old Steam replay, and this was the first year in several years that FF14 was not my most played game. It was Elite Dangerous this year. So we need to change that. I like Elite, but it's not FF14. It's not my home. And so we need to be doing more in this. So we've got a busy year coming up. But that being said, I hope everyone enjoys the start to your weekend. I hope you're having fun with the patch. Go and do your Christmas event stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in game, but we'll be back with some more of this tomorrow, and we'll just see how things go with the servers and stability and all that. But at the very least, we won't be on a time crunch for maintenance. And so yeah, I mean, I woke up at like 7 p.m. today, so we might end up doing it when the servers come back up. Do a really early morning stream. But that being said, take care, everybody. Have a good night. Bye bye.